Now, we talked about Maureen being a guinea pig. We've got another guinea pig, Mark. Most families would use social media and the wider internet as entertainment. You pulled the plug on it, didn't you? Why did you do that?
I did. Well, we've got 4 children, 18 down to 7. I think we're going to meet them later. And I just had a dad tantrum. One morning 3 years ago, one was watching TV in the living room, one was watching their computer. We had a phone out at the table, there's an iPad going, and I just had a meltdown. It wasn't a planned thing. I realised we were all addicted to it, all off doing our own things. We'd lost connection as a family. It's like food, right? Too much food is a bad thing. Too much connectivity is a bad thing. So in moderation, social media is great. But too much of it, you know, it can really cause anxiety.
In a word, did it work? Yes or no?
It did, absolutely.
It did. Well, we're not going to take your word for it. We're going to ask the family. Emma?
No, we're not going to take your word for it. I'm joined by your family at a safe distance so you can say what you really think. Caroline, if I come to you first as the mum of this group, what was it really like when you pulled the plug?
I think that first weekend was horrendous. It's like taking candy away from a baby, effectively. So we had so many tears, tantrums. Yeah, it was detoxing, essentially.
Tears and tantrums. Ben, you're the eldest here, 18 years of age. How was it for you? Were you crying? Were you tantruming?
Yes, I was. Arguably, I was the most addicted out of all of them. I was spending most of my day upstairs, locked in my bedroom, playing video games on my computer and chatting with my friends. So to have that taken away, I had a really, really bad response. Yeah.
You can't probably say it on air, can you? But you suddenly had to find your brother, maybe. As the second one down, 15 years of age now. Yes. Did you suddenly see this one a bit more, and how did you feel?
Well, yeah, I definitely saw the effects of it straight away. I played guitar more, went on the trampoline with Noah, went into town with my friends Gia, Raz, and Eddie. But it is great to just stop and think without the constant flow of all these messages and likes.
Did your friends not think it was weird that you weren't online
obviously
with them?
They did, yeah. It was a bit weird. It does take some adjusting, but you do start to look forward to it. It is really good.
Let me bring the only girl in besides the sister and all of this. Jessica, you're 13 now, so this was 10 when this started for you. You were 10 years old, roughly.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Were there downsides for you?
Yeah, because I like to meet up with my best friend Lily at the park. And normally I would just text her saying, would you like to meet up? But obviously I couldn't do that because on Sunday we can't use our phones. So
having
that
a sort
was
of techno Sabbath at this point.
Yeah.
OK, so Lily, and then were there other things you missed out on, do you think?
I don't know. I saw loads of things popping up on my phone, on Snapchat and Instagram, and it was quite hard not to look or reply.
And you were telling me you didn't know if you had to do homework or not by not being able to log on. But I think that's a brilliant excuse, so we'll just leave it at that. We won't get in trouble with your mum. Finally, Noah, to you, 7 years of age. Were you upset not to be able to be logging on and now not logging on to anything?
I found it quite hard because I liked playing on Pokemon. And now I've kind of got over it. OK.
You still seem a little bit traumatised, if I may say, but Pokemon's not in life. Thank you very much to Mark's family for being so honest. Sean, let's hear it from Mark. What does he think?
Thank you. So, Mark, you can always rely on your kids to stitch you up. And they certainly have. So, Noah, I mean, I could hear the violins there. It was so sad. He can't go on Pokemon. Jessica said she can't meet up with Lily on a Sunday.
Outrageous.
And I think Gabriel was saying his friends think he's a little bit weird. I mean, I know there's a bit of joke in that, but it is serious, isn't it? All their friends are on social media.
That's true, and one of the things, we also take them away at night. So sometimes I'll come down in the morning, though, and Snapchat's firing amongst the 12 and 13-year-olds at gone midnight. And they can pick up the phone and call their friends, which they do. And actually, you know, it's kind of tough. They need to learn what we're doing too, and it's infectious. It spreads. A lot of other families are doing it with us now.